magic highs and lows of week 2 at Magic School and see which lucky student wins the title of Sorcerer's Apprentice.
1 Sorcerer, 14 hopefuls, 2 weeks at Magic School. There can only be one winner.
Welcome to the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Coming up, we take a look back at the sorcery's most challenging week at Magic School. There was a surprise sending home.
Within 24 hours, another 4 beds will be empty.
And the competition reached its dramatic conclusion.
I, Maximilian Somerset III, declare that the winner of the Sorcerer's Apprentice is...
After 2 tough weeks at Magic School, the Sorcerer has finally found his apprentice. But if you missed the big announcement, I'm not going to tell you who it was just yet. You'll have to wait till the end of the show to find out.
The competition kicked off 2 weeks ago when 7 boys and 7 girls arrived at the Magic School.
We aim for perfection here at this institution. We require complete discipline, dedication, commitment, and concentration.
They were immediately dazzled by the sorcerer's trickery.
1 dove multiplied by 1 dove multiplied by 1 dove, which actually equals 1 rabbit. Come on.
And then it was straight off to the classroom to begin mastering the magic themselves.
Now you see it? Now it's fallen.
Nice.
At the end of week 1, they performed in front of their first live audience.
Click my fingers and make it appear. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience.
And 4 sorceries were eliminated from the competition.
Goodbye. Safe journey.
The 10 who made it through to the final week were more determined than ever to win the contest.
It's getting really, really competitive. Everyone wants to win.
The challenges set before them are greater, and what we're requiring of them is much more than what we were requiring of them previously.
The competition to become the Sorcerer's Apprentice was about to get a great deal tougher. The sorcery's initial challenge was to tackle the first magic discipline of the week, escapology.
Your job, ladies, is on the count of 3 is going to be to pull as hard as you can. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Pull, 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 pull. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's how you can make it go through your body, through your jacket, and out the other side. Thank you very much indeed.
Once they'd been shown the ropes, the sorceries were divided into 3 mixed teams. Some got stuck in.
Ladies, pull, see what happens. There you go, it goes right the way through and out to the side.
That's really good.
But for one of the groups, it wasn't the escapology that was tying them up in knots.
Leonie, you're coming home for us or not?
No, we're not bossing you around. We'll just do it ourselves. She's refusing to work with us.
With the pressure to do well increasing, Leonie, Frankie and Mehmet had problems agreeing on their trick.
We're never going to get anything done and we're all going to get really bad marks.
Everything was going good, and then Leonie started bossing us around, like telling us to do this and to do that. To be the centre of attention. Yeah, she wants to be the centre of attention.
There's 2 really strong characters in there, and that's Leonie and that's Mehmet. And when Leonie tries to take charge, Mehmet doesn't like it, and then Frankie's also going to back Mehmet up, so then the boys are going to be against the girls. What they need to realise is when you're working in a group, it's not just about one player, it's about everyone that's in the group.
When it came to showtime, their lack of teamwork was glaringly obvious to the sorcerer and guest magician David Penn.
Interesting. Lots of bumbling around on the stage, I thought, from Mehmet Suleiman there.
I lost it a bit with the, like you say, the bumbling around sorcerer, and you were struggling to get the rope over your arm at one point.
Oh dear, Their inability to work together cost them the Escapology Challenge, and they came last.
Now, being a good magician isn't just about performing tricks, and so the Sorcerer invited some of the best in the business to teach the trainees how to polish up their acts.
Their first visit was from professional makeup artist Ariane Poole, who brought some much-needed glamour into the Sorcery's performances.
I work with a lot of celebrities, and if you think of your big film stars like your James Bonds, so this is to the boys, they may not look like it, but even they wear makeup.
And after some initial reluctance, the boys were soon slapping on the slap.
I've got everything you can imagine jammed on my face. Mascara, eyeliner, blusher.
I'm not skilled at this. It's a natural talent.
And one that didn't go unnoticed by the girls.
I think Mehmet looks really good, actually. Maybe not the mascara.
Joe Savage is taking it too far as the right pose. Right, so. Who's in the mirror with my makeup on? He's wearing eyeshadow. I've got so much on, I can't even tell you.
Ah, everybody say la.
La!
But what's the point of looking the part if you can't be heard properly?
You need to learn to enunciate your diction and graces. I've invited somebody here who'll take you through your paces. It's never too late to learn to enunciate.
The Sorcerer knew just the man for the job, magician and drama coach Paul Rothman.
We can do all the magic we like, but if people don't understand us, if they're not engaged, if we don't get them excited, they're not going to be with us, are they?
The class began with some very odd warm-up exercises.
Good.
Once they'd mastered sounds, it was time to move on to words.
Okay, excellent. Stop. Didn't understand a word. You're going to have to enunciate all the words and all the sounds.
Chopstick, shop, sell, chopstick.
Good.
Chopstick, shop, sell, chopsticks.
Good.
Chopstick, shop, sell, chopsticks.
Yes, they do.
They do.
And finally, they were taught how to shine on stage by Strictly Come Dancing stars Camilla Dallarup and Ian Waite.
Now, does that look like something you'd like to try? If the boys at the back just pair up with the girls at the front and come down to join us.
This is dodgy.
Leonie and Mehmet were far from happy at being partners again.
I got the feeling you're the cheeky one in the class, are you?
I got workers there.
Harvey was still
It's
here.
wrong temperature.
Sometimes you have to work together, even when you don't want to.
Step.
The Sorceries soon found their dancing feet.
Roll her in. Roll her out. Roll her in.
Well, nearly all of them. Even Mehmet and Leonie put their differences aside. With their newfound skills, the Sorceries were ready to take to the stage once again.
We've got the opportunity to get better and learn from the best. I feel I've progressed a lot, like, not just a little bit, like, a lot, masses.
I'm feeling quite confident and I can't wait to show everyone and I'm just really excited.
In their first week at Magic School, the Sorceries performed in front of their friends and family. But how would they fare in front of a room full of strangers?
Very big difference from performing in front of their friends and family to actually performing in front of their peers. This is going to be a pivotal moment in their life as performers.
Initially, the Sorceries were unfazed at the prospect of performing to a bunch of complete strangers.
They all seem really nice and they all seem like because they're all laughing when they came in, so obviously they want to have fun.
We've done it to a live audience before, so I don't know, it just feels like normal. I feel confident. Hopefully it should go well, fingers crossed.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
But they soon learned that entertaining the crowds is harder than it looks.
1, 2, 3. Thank you very much.
They certainly proved to be a tough lot to please.
They were just a rubbish audience, they really were, because they just didn't do anything.
The sorceries tried out some new performance tactics, from being direct...
Right, you. Yeah, you. Would you like to come up here, please?
to being desperate.
Please laugh. You guys, I thought that was pretty good.
The only laugh raised was for all the wrong reasons.
3, 2, 1. Please don't laugh. It's not helping at all. Okay.
None of my magic went right. Like, nothing.
The audience were horrible to start with. They were just unhelpful.
They didn't even clap. They didn't smile. They didn't laugh.
You know, like this.
It was a difficult lesson for the sorceries to learn, but a good magician must always entertain their audience, no matter how tough the crowd.
A situation like today teaches you all something, that you can't rely on getting feedback from your audience. You have got to, they are there to be entertained. You are the entertainer, they want to be entertained. And you can win them over with experience and time and with, you know, constantly trying to engage and connect with your audience. That's what Frankie did. Even though the tricks didn't work at all in any way, shape or form, he turned the whole thing into a comedy moment.
Hi, ladies. Let's come on in, take your seats.
Oh, wow, what are we doing?
Grab a seat and you'll find out.
With no time to dwell on their poor performances, the sorceries got straight to work on their next magic discipline, levitation.
Now, levitations, I think, are probably the most graceful form of magic.
Levitation, or making objects float in mid-air, takes immense concentration to make the tricks look believable. And as if this wasn't a tough enough challenge, the sorcerer piled on the pressure further by inviting some of the country's top magicians to watch the trainees' next performance. Unfortunately, there's often no harsher critic than another magician. The sorcerer was keen for his pupils to make the right impression off stage as well as on, so he dropped in on a practice session with some words of wisdom.
Good morning, sorceries.
Good morning, Sorcerer, sir.
Right, now, as you may be aware, today we're having a garden party with our magician friends.
Wicked. Oh.
I'm going to give you a brief talk on the graces of etiquette, because if you're going to be performers, you are going to be constantly socialising. So you need to be prepared to be able to make polite conversation with anybody. First thing I want to do is get eye contact with someone and smile. The best topic of conversation anyone can ever have is to talk about themselves. How are you? How was your journey here today? How did you get here? Did you fly in? Did you drive down? How was it? And then, of course, in the old traditional English fashion, always the winner, talk about the weather. Talk about the weather.
So, am I the magician or are you the magician? I am. Okay.
So, how old are you, Joe?
I'm about 12.
About 12? You're not quite sure about that. Okay.
I live in China.
You don't look Chinese.
What's your journey? Did you have a safe journey?
Yeah, I came by plane from Tibet.
Social etiquette. Etiquette. I don't know.
Social etiquette.
Oh, right. Etiquette.
Social etiquette lesson this morning. I can't remember what it was.
How do you say that? I've forgotten. But you know, it was a good lesson that we learned.
Fellow magicians, please put your hands together. The very hatted dragon.
With their new etiquette skills, the sorceries began their acts brimming with confidence.
And I just want to say that genies don't like confined spaces. So I don't know why they made up genie in a bottle, because they hate it. You see, they go everywhere. And you gotta, like, go... Whoa!
Everyone had raised their game and put on a fabulous show.
Come on, guys. What's the matter? Oh, it's a new audience. They're a little bit shy. Okay, come on, guys.
But after their last disastrous performance, Leonie was struck with a bad case of stage fright.
It's all right. Are you okay? My nerves are understandable, you know. I just don't want you to regret not trying. Because if you don't give it a shot, you might be upset with yourself later.
Leonie might be.
What do you think, Leonie? No?
Thank you.
You sure?
I'm really sorry, but Leonie's not feeling very well, so she won't be able to perform today.
Despite Leonie's no-show, the guest magicians liked what they'd seen.
enjoyed your show.
Your miming of the bucket levitating was really good.
Well done. Great performance. It all looks very nice. And are you going to have something as well?
Yes, but after you.
And the sorceries put their newly acquired social skills into practice.
Do you have anything?
Great. I'll have one of those.
Can I ask what kind of effects you do?
Yes, I do close-up magic. How did you get here, lad? Did you drive a plane?
Whilst the sorceries made polite conversation with their magic guests, the sorcerer took Leonie aside for a quiet word.
Performance isn't easy, Leonie. But you know what? No matter what happens, unless it's something severe, like you're decapitated or something, you get on that stage and you give it your best shot. Do you promise? High five? Come on. Oh, you can do better than that. Stand up. Give me a high five. Oh, yes. Come on.
At Magic School, you must always expect the unexpected. And a day before the final, the sorcerer made a shock announcement.
I have to, among 10 of you, somehow find an apprentice. Among 10, it's impossible. So I've got to narrow the list down to 6. Which means, unfortunately, within 24 hours, another 4 beds will be empty.
All 10 sorceries would have to fight for a place in the final.
I'll be so happy if I get into the final. Even if I don't win, I'll be ecstatic with myself.
I'd be so happy because then I knew that all my time and effort I put in has been really worthwhile and it would mean lots.
And if our performance isn't up to scratch, then we're going to skedaddle. Right out of here.
Walk to the theatre quietly in one line. Mr. Knight in the front, and I'll follow behind.
For the surprise semi-final, each sorcery had to perform a trick based on mentalism, the art of mind reading and predicting the future.
This is the prediction envelope. I'm going to open it. If it is right, I want everyone to go absolutely wild, OK? If it's wrong, I just want you to clap out of politeness anyway. 1, 2, 3.
Everybody, you can do this if you like.
A week after they were last on stage in front of family and friends, the sorceries had now become true entertainers.
Now I'll do it the other way around. Rub your head and pat your belly. You look well silly.
Drum roll, please. Okay. Apple, lemon, balloon. Thank you,
Ladies and gentlemen, Sorcerer, sir. My name is Miss Gypsy Rose, the circus magician.
Even Leonie got over her stage fright.
I've only joking. I've done it again. I've eaten the prop. I needed that, and I've eaten it.
But there was still the odd hiccup.
Thank you. Now this is from my point of view.
With only 6 places in the final, the sorcerer had an extremely difficult decision to make.
I will read out the 6 names of those people who will travel with me to the final. Mehmet Suleiman, Thomas Power, Leonie Gibson, Joseph Savage, Becca Whiteley. And lastly, the most difficult decision of all.
No!
5 sorceries remained. But there was only 1 place left in the final.
Alexandra Barnes.
For Thomas, Megan, Frankie and Ellie, the competition had come to an end.
You have all done splendidly well. You got this far. 3,500 children wanted to be where you are today. You've all done so well.
So the surprise eviction left 6 finalists to battle it out on stage, all desperate to become the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
It's mind-bogglingly amazing that I got this far. Because it's final 6, you know, it's the final. In the final, yeah, me in the final, Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Really, really impressed with myself that I got through. I didn't think I'd get through, but there you go. To be able to do a final performance and have a reasonable chance of winning is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of myself.
Hopefully, I'm going to win. I mean, this is an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm hoping that my act and my patter and my performance will just bring me to be the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
2 weeks ago, the Sorcerees were complete novices, but now they are all magicians.
Okay, I've gone a bit weird. Is thank you one whole word or 2 words?
Their last dinner together was the perfect opportunity to acknowledge the 2 people who had made it all possible.
Dear Miss Evans, thank you so much for being an amazing teacher over the last few weeks.
Only 2 weeks ago, I sucked really bad. I thought you were slightly mad, but it was me who was sad for not knowing you.
Thanks very much, Joe.
Magic now means my whole life, my world.
I will never forget you for as long as I live, and you have had such an impact on my life.
Even though one person can win and only one, we will try our best to make it a boy because we know how competitive you can get.
Without you, I would never have, in my wildest dreams, have been able to perform the magic. So thank you so much again. Yours faithfully, Rebecca. P.S. Maybe you could teach me how to eat fire one day.
You're making my makeup get ruined. That's beautiful.
As family, friends and ex-pupils arrived in anticipation, the Sorcerees prepared themselves for their final make-or-break performance.
I think that Rebecca Whiteley might win. I think today the Mehmet will win because he's really funny.
Oh, I got a blob on my nose.
I chose Mehmet Ajor to be the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
To win, they would have to pull off the performance of a lifetime.
Today is that final day, the moment that you've all been working toward and waiting for. Don't let me down. Do me proud out there on the stage. By the end of today's performance, there will be one apprentice.
As the audience took to their seats, the finalists were fighting their fear.
Nobody feels nervous, but you know. On the inside, I'm really like...
I think I've got a chance of winning if I just go out there and give a really good performance. I think I can.
Joe Savage was on stage first. Joe has never lacked confidence or determination.
This takes immensely quiet concentration.
And has always been committed to putting on a good show.
Do you really want me to eat this, everybody? Yeah. I hate the onion and the garlic, and I feel a bit sick.
Possibly a bit too committed. Second was Alexandra the Great. Who, as predicted, gave another strong performance.
My name is the Hatted Dragon and I'm a Welsh magician, not a Scottish one.
Keen to stand out, Thomas chose to perform the tough transportation trick.
Okay, can you tell the audience what you've just written?
Scotland is best.
And can you screw the piece of paper up? Go back. If I have done this is right. Transportation should make it disappear from there and reappear there. So here we go. Tell me if it's gone. Has it gone? Yes. Boom. Yeah!
The gamble paid off. His trick raised the roof.
Yes!
And even the sorcerer's hat. Next up was Leonie Gibson.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sorcerer set. My name is Miss Gypsy Rose, the circus magician.
Who, after a difficult few days, blossomed on stage.
Is that your ring?
That is my ring.
Carrying off her transportation trick with style. Super confident showman Mehmet Suleiman demonstrated why the word stage fright wasn't in his vocabulary.
Come on, you're wasting my time, darling.
Stand right here.
Big Poggle, lemon!
I think he was pretty pleased with his performance. Last up was Rebecca Whiteley.
I picked up a map one day and...
Rebecca's made the stage her second home, but with the stakes raised in the final, she'd have to pull out all the stops.
just folding it up and I clicked my fingers and out came another lemon. Oh yeah! But you see, I don't really like fruit.
Flashing the lemon revealed the trick's secret. The worst mistake a magician can make.
Because I didn't like it, I made it vanish completely.
But like a true professional, Rebecca carried on. Her second trick performed to perfection. Everyone had put in a spectacular performance. It was now all up to the sorcerer.
I, Maximilian Somerset III, declare that the winner of the Sorcerer's Apprentice is...
Would it be Alex Barnes, Leonie Gibson, Joe Savage, Thomas Power, Rebecca Whiteley, or Mehmet Suleiman?
Thomas Power. Thomas, you are my apprentice!
After a hard-fought competition, Thomas Power was crowned the Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Well, that's all from us here at the Magic School. It's been an incredible adventure for our 14 sorceries, and one which I'm sure they'll never forget. See ya.
He worked hard this time in the duels while everyone was listening. He was always practicing.
I think he's done really well.
Tom was better than me, so Tom deserved to win.
Yes, a boy won. Like I said, I'm very happy. Thank you.
I feel like I should wake up. You know, I think it's all a dream.
One Grandmaster, one Big Boss, and one huge country. Yeah! 2 hot presenters.
All right.
2 teams.
They better be scared of us.
And too many excuses.
I need a toilet.
3 bright sparks, 3 big shots, and 3 super spies mean 3 fab shows for you to enjoy.
That's fun, that's unique.
5 times a week at 5 o'clock.
I think you're going to like this one.
It's got to be Faves at 5. Get it weekdays at 5 on CBBC 1.
Sports Round is still to come this morning at 11:45, and today it's with our Adam. So I thought we could take a little look at his profile before we watch the Slammer, which is on the way next.
What's your name?
My name is Adam Fleming.
Have you got a special skill?
My special skill is quite a rubbish one, but I think I do quite a mean Australian accent, don't you think?
Show us a dance move.
Well, when I like to dance, I like to sway and clap to the music. But as you can see, that's a bit dangerous for everyone else on the dance floor, isn't it?
Tell us something we didn't know about you.
I have got a grade 5 piano certificate, which I think is fairly good.
What do you do to chill out?
To chill out, I really like to go to the cinema, but you can go there for 2 hours, you're in a completely different place, and you forget everything about the outside world. It's really fun.
What sort of music do you like?
I really like